4,594,365, 563 deaths, and 27,205 recoveries. In Nigeria, the confirmed cases are now 5,162, with 167 deaths and 1,180 recoveries. Let's give you some current stories that we have at the moment. Portugal's economy contracted 3.9% in the first quarter from the preceding three-month period as the coronavirus epidemic and subsequent restrictions on movement started taking its toll on the economy, mainly in March, official data shows. The National Statistics Institute also said in its flash estimate that the country's gross domestic product shrank 2.4% compared to the same period a year earlier. In the fourth quarter of 2019, the economy grew 0.7% quarter-on-quarter and 2.2% year-on-year. Also speaking around economies shrinking, Hong Kong reported that its economy shrank by 8.9% in the first quarter of 2020 compared with a year earlier. The government said as the coronavirus pandemic dealt a heavy blow to the city following months of social unrest. It is the third straight quarter of year-on-year contractions for the Asian financial hub and its worst quarterly drop since records began in 1974. The first quarter's pace compares with a decline of 3% in the previous quarter and an advanced estimate of negative 8.9%. Still speaking about economies reporting a contraction, Germany, Europe's largest economy, contracted by 2.2% in the first quarter of 2020, its steepest three-month slump since 2009 financial crisis, as shops and factories were shut in March to contain the spread of the coronavirus, preliminary data showed. On the year, gross domestic product in Europe's largest economy fell by 2.3% from January to March after a 0.4% expansion in previous 3 months. Seasonally adjusted figures from the Federal Office of Statistics Office in Germany showed analysts polled by Reuters agency had expected national output to shrink by 2.2% quarter-on-quarter and 2% contraction year-on-year seasonally. This is showing you from the three economies that have reported shrinking, Portugal, Hong Kong, and Germany, that COVID-19 pandemic is indeed having its adverse effects on the global economy. We've earlier reported about the US and the UK that are also going through contractions at this period and the Eurozone. And tomorrow is a big day for the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria as they will perform the investiture of the 21st President and Chairman of Council, Mr. Bayo Olugbemi. He will be taking over from the outgoing President, Dr. Uche Olowu. This event will be unique as it's the first ever virtual online investiture of the Institute. Mr. Olugbemi was the first Vice President of the Institute and Managing Director and CEO of First Registrars Nigeria Limited. The CIBN is the premier institute on financial studies and banking in Nigeria and has continued to provide leadership, direction, and capacity building for the Nigerian banking sector. And that will be all for tonight's COVID-19 update. You can visit our website www.proshareng.com to get more updates and developments and news and stories on our site. This period of the COVID-19 pandemic, ProShare, Nigeria's leading financial information hub, has packaged for you a platform that gives you credible and reliable market data called Corona Central Watch. All you need to do is log on to www.proshareng.com/COVID-19 to get the global, national, and state tracker on COVID-19. You can also follow our social media platforms showing on the screen for further updates. Till we come your way again, thank you for watching. Have a nice day and stay safe.